Hi, my name's Costas.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Welcome to this week's episode of the weekly magazine. This is going to be a short one.
Short, succinct, and to the point.
This is the first show we've actually filmed and put out the same day.
Yes.
We filmed it today, Friday.
Yes.
Before we continue, I needed to touch on a subject which is been quite frustrating on our end. On Saturday the 16th, I woke up finding the website being down. Now it turns out our hosting company 123reg accidentally deleted all their VPS servers, which ours was one of them. So in the process we lost all our data, all the website, the data, we lost all our backups.
We lost a lot of contact information.
Well, we've also been paying for external backup facilities, which we still have not got access to. So it's been over a week now. We only managed to get the emails working yesterday evening. So the emails are functioning. The holding page on the website sort of briefly explains what has been going on. Now, I can understand this is frustrating for a lot of people, that you can't contact us via your usual routes. We didn't know what emails we were losing because we physically had no access to them. Now, we're doing whatever we can in order to get things up and running. We're hoping by Monday we'll have the presence back up. Luckily, we were working on developing a new website, which we put on hold. So we've got that to put out there. It's not ideal because we wanted to test it a bit more. We wanted to just jazz it up a bit, do a few changes. But we'll do that once we go live. So hopefully we'll have something up there on Monday. Now, the bright side is we did manage to get some form of an image of our VPS from a hosting company yesterday. But looking at it, the data is 2 months old and beyond. So whereas before the data would have been many months old, now it's only 2 months old. And there's still a little glimpse of hope that we'll have everything that was lost from the date of the deletion. You know, if you're contacting us and phoning and not leaving an answer message, please do, because that's the only way we can get back to you and understand what you are requiring from us. I can understand customers are frustrated that, you know, they're expecting us to deal with things faster. Well, we say we will deal with things within 24 hours. You know, we are trying to keep the business running while in the process fix a problem that was created by us from someone else. So we're not getting frustrated. We're not trying to pass the blame onto anyone else. Okay, it's not our fault. The blame is someone else's, but you know, we're just dealing with it.
Yes.
And in the process, if someone's waiting for something to arrive, we do not have any details to know what we need to do.
Right, so that brings back to the point of please leave a message, your name, your number, what it's all about, and we'll be able to get back to you. If you call, we have no way of getting back to you because there may be someone who calls after you and we've got other people and we won't be able to get your number. So please leave a message with your name, with your contact number and any relevant information that you think we should know. And we'll get back to you within 24 hours.
There's nothing else we can say about this matter. We're in a position where it's really frustrating. It's really disheartening and disappointing. And, you know, customers need to appreciate that, you know, we're in a position where we cannot deal with things fast as you would expect because we are dealing with something that is just, it's crazy.
It's out of our control and we just have... But the problem is, the website, if it was down, whatever, but because we have no way of getting all the information about customers or anything like that, because it's all bundled into one big deletion error.
And we can't place an orders with our distributors because we don't know what we need to order, because we don't know what needs to be sent out. So everything's sort of on hold until we can get something up there in order to start dealing with it properly with information that we've got in front of us. So until then, please bear with us, and hopefully by Monday we'll have something up there and then we can eventually get back and start operating normally. Yes. The bright side is we bring in a new website, bringing it forward. It's got functions that have been developed in order to create a better process here at Magic Tao.
Looking sexy.
We've adjusted our email setups in order to respond to emails quicker, which was always in the pipeline when this new website was going to come live. So things that we were developing in order to become more efficient, more streamlined, and more productive is being brought forward.
It's rolling out.
However, since Saturday, I've probably slept a dozen hours because there's so much stuff that needs to be done quickly in order for everything to come back online and start working properly. At the moment, we're just working in the dark, and we're doing our best. We appreciate your frustration. We are as frustrated as you are, if not more, if that can be possible. And we will get to it. People not happy that we're not dealing with things as fast as we can during this period. Comments of, well, it's not our fault your website's down, we still want you to deal with us quickly. Well, we can only do with what we've got, and we haven't got anything at the moment. But we will deal with it as soon as possible. So, on a side note, we get on this week's show. We have got a winner for last week's competition. We won't pull it out of the hat. The winner is Keegan. Keegan, you know who you are. You sent us a message on YouTube, I believe. We'll sort something out for you. You can now send us an email. We will be getting them.
Yes.
We won't have a competition this week. We just got on this week's show. We only got 2 products to give a once over. So on a positive note, let's get on with this week's show. Oh, and at the end you will see the trailer, a new trailer for the Bazinga box.
Yes. Now, our first once over this week is our At the Table Live lecture by Mark Calebrese. And let's have a look at a quick performance from one of the tricks on here and have a talk about it afterwards. We start today with a question, and the question is, do you know what shuffle tracking is?
No.
It is a technique used by crooked dealers who want to keep track of certain cards and deal them to people so other people can win and then they get money and so forth and so forth. It's a technique that I've just started learning, so there are some cards that are more difficult than others. So, for instance, the court cards, the picture cards are a little different. So we won't use the kings, but we can try it with another card. So name a number. 2. So I'll explain what I'm doing as I go along. When I'm going through the pack, I'm looking for all the 2s and finding out where in relation to the rest of the pack are. There's one in the middle, and there's one there. Okay. So the idea is, let's get that out of the way. Let's try and just go for one. Like that. So, that's sort of the first technique. But then you have to sort of keep track of where the rest of them are. So, for instance, if I give these a shuffle, give them another cut, let's see if we can do this fairly quick. There's another one. Yeah, perfect. And let's do one there. I'm a bit slower than like professionals, but you can sort of see sort of what's happening as I shuffle through. There's another one. Yep, good. And the last one, let's see, I think that's about center. So let's see if this will work. Oh, close. Let's do it one more time. It sort of cut. You can sort of see where it cut. Let's cut the cards there. Now that's sort of a risky situation. In fact, I am not going to look at it. I will let you turn it over and have a look. The other 2, okay, cool. So that's sort of the idea. Actually, what we'll do is we'll put the 2s there, and we'll try. I said the kings are a bit difficult, but I have been trying. So let's try. Let's try this. If I cut about center, and that should. Right, that's the 2s. So I think. That's right, that's what happened. Those are the kings.
That's amazing.
Now we've just seen the performance of Traction.
I really like that routine.
I think it's a lot of fun, and it's very, very. Once you learn the technique, it's really simple. It's dead simple. It just follows a progression that's easy to follow for the spectator as well. For us card guys, it's not necessarily, I think, revolutionary, but it is a very nice, compact routine.
The method uses a standard principle in Magic.
Yeah.
But not that many people actually use it.
Not many people
So
use
if
this.
you like this routine, it's actually really handy to practice using this method with this routine, because the routine is actually really good.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to do as well.
It is really easy to do.
I wouldn't say it's self-working, but
it kind of is at the same time.
Yeah, it's really, really strong.
Mark talks a lot about his DVS.
Yeah,
DVS.
that was a standalone product, and it retailed for
product.
about £20 or something. And
Yep.
you get that free on here.
You get that free on here. You learn all the techniques that you need to use with it. He explains what the DVS gimmick is, so you can go out and get it yourself. So that's good. So it doesn't mean you get it for the price of this, along with some other stuff. He goes through a bunch of routines with DVS. That takes about half of the lecture up. But it is very fun and very interesting. It's sort of a clever little thing that he's come up with. He came up with it by accident, which I always love tricks that sort of accidentally come out of the blue. And there's other stuff on here. He talks about the center tear as well, which is an interesting thing for mentalism as well as sort of prediction type effects and stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting because you get a bit of mentalism with some card tricks. So it's really cool. And if you like card magic, then this is definitely for you.
Definitely.
It's highly recommended.
Yeah.
Our second one, Silver, is Indigo.
Whee.
Let's watch the official trailer and we come back and discuss it. Okay, I would have liked to have had a go with this, but you do need to make something up.
You do.
And this isn't a copy that was sent to us for review. It's a product on the shelf.
Yeah.
However, I do like the method.
Yeah, it's
It's something I would like to play with. You know, so tempting to actually just take it home and just make it up and have a go. It comes with a gimmick that you have to finish building yourself.
yes.
Which is not DIY as such. It's just configuring it for you.
yes.
That's all it is, basically.
It's up to you. We should go over sort of what the trailer explained, because the trailer is a bit hectic.
Yeah.
So basically, the magician brings out a card which has 4 quadrants on it, and the quadrants say magician, my partner, the gentleman, and the lady. So you get 3 people around. You pick someone to be the partner in crime, and then what you do is you have people pick out 4 cards in a pack, or whatever you so wish, because it can predict other stuff as well. It doesn't have to be cards, which is an interesting point, because you can make the predictions anything you want. So then the real twist is, once they pick them out, they can then choose, without you touching the cards or whatever, which one goes to which participant, which is very interesting. You then turn over the card and you reveal that the gentleman has so-and-so, they turn it over, it has so-and-so. After all this switching that's gone on, mind changing and whatnot, it's totally up to them, and you reveal that everything, not only are your predictions right, but who they ended up with is also right.
Yeah, and it's also it's a free choice by the spectators, so you know the magician's not forcing these onto the particular people for the outcome.
Right. Yes.
So that's what.
Yes,
So
it really is.
That's
up
what
to them.
intrigued me. And it's something I'm just curious to see how it works in the real world, and I think it would work as strong as you can potentially see from the trailer.
Yes.
There's nothing really difficult about this.
No, not at all.
I think it's a great idea. You know, is it for everyone? Probably not.
Probably not.
But you know, if you like the idea, I recommend you get it, because it's not that bad. It's really clever.
It's also nice and wallet size, because it's the size of a playing card.
Yeah.
So you can just keep it with all your close-up stuff, and it packs a strong sort of mentalism effect.
Okay, the thing that they've got on the table is a gimmick, but they do give duplicates where you can actually switch it out if you
Yeah, you
wanted
can switch
to
it out
for
and give it to them.
examination. So
Yes.
which
Which is also quite nice.
and that's that one dropped. So
That's that one dropped, so forget that.
that's it.
That's Indigo. Hey.
Right, that's it for this week's show. So we've got Keegan being the winner for the weekly prize. We've got the website stuff. Hopefully will be up and running by Monday. And we're going to finish off with the official trailer now for the Zynga box.
And you'll see some new stuff. So we're going to start as every card trick starts. Pick a card, any card. Have a look at it, remember it, do not forget it. This is going to be a little weird, but get used to it.
Oh.
You're going to feel the box get lighter. Ever so light. If you open up the box, open up the box.
hopefully.